Saudi Arabia is gearing up to open its first public cinema. The Hollywood film Black Panther is the first movie to be screened at an AMC Entertainment theatre in Riyadh. AMC is America's biggest movie theatre chain. It has signed a deal with Saudi Arabia's Information Ministry. Together, they plan to open up 40 cinemas in 15 cities over the next 5 years. In return, Saudi Arabia is sponsoring a pavilion at the Cannes Film Festival to showcase Saudi short films. Now, this is all part of the kingdom's mission to move into an era of social and economic reforms. The Crown Prince, Mohammed Bin Salman, has been pushing for these changes. He hopes to do away with the country's dependence on oil by launching other non-oil related projects and find new ways to help the economy with things like new technologies and also improving women's rights. Now, with the majority of the country's 32 million population under the age of 30, the government says the cinema sector could help its GDP and also create more jobs by 2030. Now, Saudi Arabia did have cinemas back in the 1970s, but they were closed by clerics after a rise in conservative influence throughout the Arab region at that time. In 2006, a group of men stormed a theatre stage during a performance in Riyadh. The play was critical of religious conservatives. Now, there's been a mixed reaction online. Here's what one Saudi woman had to say.
السينما في السعودية.
Let us address the real problems we have. We have thousands of unemployed graduates, teachers, even doctors. You want to implement reforms? Fine. We hear all the talks about the Entertainment Authority planning musical events and other venues, but many here can't afford much. We barely have a park or a decent mall to go to. When I heard them talking about entertainment, I thought they will be opening new libraries or big parks, gyms, stadiums, major malls, but cinemas? We have access to cinemas at home. We have bigger issues to deal with.
And we've been looking at the conversation on Twitter. Now, these tweets are in Arabic, so I'll translate. This user says, it has nothing to do with reform. It's a sign of backwardness and ignorance. It shows the desperation of how some would like to mimic other countries. And this one is pleased. She says that a few more months and I'll be able to drive my own car to the movies. Another added some humor, saying, some nations are exploring Mars while ours just discovered the cinema. Well, let us know what you think. Connect with us on any of the platforms. Use the hashtag AJ Newsgrid.